Let me ask you something really quick. When you hear Muslim communities in Europe, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And I'm willing to bet that it's not how much charity they contribute to society. It's not thousands of hours that they contribute in food kitchens or in food banks. Because in reality, if that's what you're thinking, you will be shocked. A report just came out that in the UK alone, £2.2 billion is raised in charity money by the Muslims annually. This is money that goes into the economy. Yeah, billion with a B. That's not occasional giving. That's structured annual giving. Now, if you zoom out, you will see that in Europe in general, the estimates are 15 to 30 billion euros every year. That's minority Muslim communities alone, not people in general. The annual estimates globally are more than 30 billion a year. So ask yourself, who is doing this? Because this isn't corporate money. This is ordinary people giving to charity. Because it is one of the 5 pillars of our faith. Meaning that if you meet the qualification for how much money you make annually, it's obligatory upon you to give money to charity. It's a requirement. And here's the thing that most people miss out on. Because it doesn't stop here. Muslims are encouraged to go above and beyond in terms of being charitable. Charitable with their time and their money. Give more, serve more, help more, and anyone in need, not just Muslims. 90% of Muslims across Europe are contributing with boots on the ground in hands-on volunteering. Food distribution, soup kitchens, delivering meals, helping in shelters, community support work, and it doesn't stop there. No cameras, no spotlight, no attention, just doing it. Now let's look at Greece, because that's my favorite topic. In Athens, there are an estimated more than 500,000 Muslims living and working there. But for years, the city has had very limited infrastructure allocated for prayer. Today, there's still only one licensed mosque in Athens, in the land where democracy has come from. And there is an estimated of over 60 unofficial, illegal mosques that operate throughout the city. And many of them, if not all, are facing inspection and closure procedures because they don't have a license to operate and they won't be given one. So what happens when all these unofficial, undocumented, potentially unlicensed religious places are closed? Do communities just stop? Is there no more need? They adapt. They gather in apartments, basements, small rented rooms, quietly, carefully, locally, as if they're committing a crime by praying, as if they're committing a crime by organizing their community to help the people that are in more need. People still cook food, people still deliver supplies, people still help families in need, and people still support the vulnerable. Just not always in big visible institutions. The community of Muslims in Europe is about 5%, but contributing billions in charity and thousands of volunteer hours across multiple countries. So here's the big question. Is the issue that this doesn't actually happen, or is the issue that it doesn't get talked about? Because once you actually see it, all the statistics and all the information, you realize something very important. That this isn't occasional charity. It's a lifestyle. It's a system of belief turned into daily action. And whether people notice it or not, it's still happening all around them. I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope it has made you realize that the things that you hear in your news media, and I use the term news loosely, is mostly not true. Muslims are not the bad guy. I'll see you again on the next episode. And as Jesus used to say, Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings upon you.